Here we are, standing on another ripplingly busy street corner. This is every day in... This is what it's like every day in Vienna. Those things never stop.
It's a busy road. We must be staying on the busiest road in Vienna. We're on our way across the station, which is literally over the road, and we're going to head across to Bratislava today. It only takes about an hour to get there, and we're going to have a bit of an explore. Hopefully it'll be a bit cheaper than Vienna, and it's nice and close and easy to get to.
Alrighty, here we are, out of Vienna. We've left Vienna behind in search of a new city and a new country to add
To our list.
Bratislava.
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 So breakfast in Vienna, lunch in Bratislava. Only an hour on the train in between.
Yeah, it was a pretty easy train ride, so that was really good.
If you're wanting information on trains, have a look at the website Man in Seat 61. It's got some really good information. Today the train wasn't coming into the main station, but the information was all on Man in Seat 61, so we knew where we were landing.
Excellent. So our plan today is, we don't have a plan. We don't know where we're at. We just got off the bus. We heard someone say that this is the stop for the Old Town.
So here we are.
So we followed them for about 30 seconds and then we saw this nice scene in front of us and we thought we'd head this way. So we are heading to the Blue Church.
Yep.
And the Flagship for lunch.
Yep.
And there's a UFO that you want to have a look at.
Yep.
And is that it?
Oh,
We don't really know.
No, we're going to explore.
We are now at the Half-Blind Pig Bar. That looks like as good a spot as any to stop.
Apparently, cannonballs on walls are a bit of a thing around here. And back in the day, if your building was damaged by cannonballs, you didn't have to pay as much city tax or rent or something along those lines. So some people actually sort of stuck them in their walls and just left them there for decoration. Here we are, right at the top of St Michael's Tower, which was the old city gate. It's been here since medieval times, and if you scamper up, you get an absolutely wonderful view of the city, which is pretty spectacular on this lovely sunny day. Buy the tickets just around the corner at a pharmacy called the Red Lobster, which I've just been for a visit in, and it's a magnificent historic old building as well, an old pharmacy. So something else to add to your list while you're exploring Bratislava.
Well, we had to come to another country to find a coffee. This coffee would be equal to about $4 Australian as opposed to $10 Australian in Vienna. So I'm already liking Bratislava a lot more. It's small, the old town is very pretty and it's quiet, even though there are a lot of tourists around. And the coffee is...
Fingers crossed, folks.
It's pretty good, sort of.
All right, so there you have it. As you can see, we are in really the absolute centre of the old town, and just behind us is the little St Michael's gate that we just climbed up. So we haven't actually come very far. We've managed to go up and down the gate and then back here to have a cup of coffee. Deciding that we are small town kind of people.
Yeah, well, it's just more relaxing. It's like Vienna, the buildings were amazing. You know, just the biggest, most impressive architecture you could see probably anywhere in the world. But it didn't have a very personal feel to the whole place. And it's a big city, just a big city, and there's sirens and noise and a whole lot of stuff happening all the time. And the precincts are very, very spread out. It's not like there's a nice eating precinct in a part of an old town restaurants are spread. It's not even the busiest time of the year there, but there were just tourists and groups everywhere in the main drags. So it takes a bit of figuring out. You've got to crack the code to Vienna a little bit. I liked it a little bit more each day, but frankly, it's not a city for me. And sadly, we went to go to the circus yesterday, and guess what? We couldn't get tickets. It was sold out till Tuesday. So Susan missed out on her visit to the circus, but we just did some wandering around the streets and we found some nice things, so it was pretty good.
Yeah, we got a few spots that we wouldn't have seen otherwise. So it's all good. It's travel. There's always an upside to whatever you do, I think.
This coffee's got the weirdest taste to it. They put something different in it. I don't know what it is, but it's interesting.
The challenge that you sometimes just don't quite know what you've asked for. Anyway, our day continues. Okay, for lunch we have pierogi with sheep's cheese and bacony chunky things. Peter's gone with the horseradish chicken wings, a little bit hard to see. And I've gone with the Kartoffelpuffer potato pancake.
Alrighty, there we go, in Bratislava, and we have ended our 5 hours of a flash visit to Bratislava, and it was pretty good. Nice small town, lovely old buildings, some good food in the Bratislavian Flagship, the biggest restaurant in Europe, so it said. And we had some good local food there. It was pretty tasty and a nice beer. So now we're getting back on the train to Vienna, and we probably won't do all that much. Do a little bit of editing and have a relaxing hour or two before dinner. Don't know where that'll be. And then tomorrow morning we pack up and head to Prague. So about 10 o'clock, 10:30 in the morning, jump on a train and head towards Prague. 4-hour train trip, and we are staying in the Palace of the Cats.